Can you run a marathon in Africa with the hardest geezer with absolutely no training? We're in Tunisia and we're about to witness Russ Cook complete his mission of running the entire length of Africa.
My name's Russ Cook and I'm about to become the first person ever to run the entire length of Africa.
Inspired by what Russ has achieved, I'm going to try and run the final marathon with him as he makes history. Wish me luck. Finding this pretty tough.
No photos!
This is nuts, we're at the Shell garage.
It's gonna be sick.
I've got no idea how many Ks in we are.
He's still going though.
This guy means business. 3 weeks ago, Russ Cook announced that he would be completing his mission of running the entire length of Africa on April the 7th, 2024. So, guess what we did?
We booked flights.
We have come down to the woods and we're going to see how far we can run because tomorrow we head to Tunisia.
Russ's Project Africa mission is there to inspire people to take on adventures, whatever that might look like for you. Flying to another country to do your first ever marathon is definitely out of my comfort zone, and I would class that as an adventure that has been inspired by the one and only Russ Cook.
This isn't the most sensible thing that we have ever done, but nothing about Russ's mission was that sensible, so we're just gonna go for it.
Just to put this into perspective a little bit, I've got Russ's Strava here. Yesterday, he ran 75 kilometers. A marathon is like 44 kilometers or 42 kilometers, so it's well over that. The guy's an animal. If he can run the entire length of Africa, I should be able to do a marathon, surely.
That's not how it works.
I'm about 7K into this potential 10K. I'm finding this pretty tough and it's dead flat, like a pancake flat. I've looked at the elevation of Tunisia and it looks like it's about 320 meters of elevation. The weather, the elevation, and also the fact that I've never run a marathon before. Yeah, I'll see you at the end of the 10K.
How was that then?
The knees feel a little tender, to be honest, and I'm just worried about like the heat. I had to take my jacket off halfway because I was boiling. The heat in Tunisia is gonna be so tough. In 72 hours, I will be a marathon runner. Mark my words.
Time to go to the airport.
Let's go. Thank you, mate. We've arrived at Manchester Airport. It's far too early. It's about 4 in the morning. We've had to go to Boots and buy some last minute essentials that we are definitely gonna need. So let me talk you through them. When running a marathon in Africa, you're probably gonna need some Factor 50 sun cream so you don't get sizzled out there. I've got some rehydration sachets, Vaseline. I've got some ibuprofen. I might take that before and after the run, just to stop inflammation. And then finally, I've got some Haribo. I want to know, what are your top 3 favourite moments from the Hardest Geezer YouTube series?
One of my favourite moments was Russ at his training camp before we even set off, because that was the first time that I'd ever heard about the mission. Second highlight, although it probably wasn't for them, was Stan and Jamie on the boat. And finally, Russ's stretch through the Sahara was crazy. One of the coolest things I've ever seen when he was running with his goggles on. Just made me think that man is going to stop for no one.
I think an obvious one that we've missed off that list, for me, one of the top moments was when Gus tried to run 200K.
We'll be disappointed if we only do 100.
Russ Cook has been spotted in Manchester Airport.
No photos, no photos.
Did you run the entire length of Africa, mate?
That was me, it is me. We've officially landed in Tunisia. We're through passport control and we're about to take our first steps on Tunisian tarmac. Let's go find our taxi man. Hey. Hi. This looks hot. This looks too hot to run a marathon in.
Okay, we're in the taxi. We're heading to Bizerte. It's a 2-hour drive, so it's going to be a long one. And it is quite hot, very concerning. And my eSIM isn't working. So, Gomo world, sort yourself out.
Initial impressions is that it's very hot. This is hot conditions to be running a marathon in, especially as a beginner.
Okay, we've made it to the hotel. Taxi man, thank you.
Wow, this looks nice.
This looks great.
There are so many people here. Apparently the hotel is fully booked out and it's all people waiting to see Hardest Geezer. Most people are going to be running with him tomorrow. There's 4 different options on what you can run. So there's shuttles taking people to do the full marathon. Some people are going to run the half and then the 10K and a 5K.
We've met people that have flown from America that just follow him on Instagram. We've met people from Norway that have come from like the north of Norway. So this is a real change of weather for them. We've met loads of people from the UK, which you would imagine connection because Russ is from the UK and I imagine that's where most of his fan base is. It's also where we came from. Everyone loves the hardest geezer. Everyone's here to take on a challenge and challenge themselves to see how far they can run. And yeah, it's going to be a really cool day tomorrow. We need to move out of this hotel, this Paradise Luxury Hotel, and we need to move into the Party Hotel, which is where the finish line is going to be and the big party is going to be tomorrow, which is like a couple doors down.
We're just making our way over there now. We're walking down the beach. The main difference about this beach and any other beach that we've ever been on is that there are a lot of camels. What magnificent creatures.
There it is, the Hotel Sidi Salem. Welcome to our humble abode for the next couple of days. Hardest Geezer has been very, very kind and he's put on a whole hotel for loads of people to stay for free in Tunisia at the finish line. On a real one, we are very appreciative of having this hotel. Can't believe they've managed to put this on for free for people. What an absolute treat. You guys are legends.
The next day.
There's no going back now.
The littlest geezer ready for a day on tarmac. And introducing you to the man of the moment, Mr. Louis Catlett. Anything to say for yourself?
Hold on, can we start again?
That'll do. That'll do. The nerves are starting to kick in now. It's a scorcher of a day out here. It's got to be at least 20 degrees already, and it's not even 10 a.m. We're about to jump in the taxi. It's going to take us an hour from the hotel to the start line. The only thing left to do now is run until my legs cannot run anymore. Haruga! Running is a yogurt. Let's go. The motley crew are on their way. Just 1 hour journey now to contemplate life. We are approaching the Shell garage. A lot of people here, baby. Oh, wow. This is nuts. We're at the Shell garage. How many people do you reckon are here? Maybe, there's got to be at least 200 people here. Atmosphere is electric. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very, very nervous now though. Loads of camera crews, loads of people, loads of lads in bucket hats, me included. A couple of hardest geezer beards. Oh, this is so funny. Maybe there's not as many as I thought. Maybe there's like, actually nah, I think there is like, there's at least 150. And we've still got half an hour to go. So we kick off at 10, hardest geezer's not here yet. There's probably gonna be another busload of people coming. So it's gonna get hella busy. Oh look, Harry's there. Jared's here, Harry's here. Hardest geezer's not here. Cara and Nate are here. It's gonna be great.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. It's the first day of running the entire length of Africa, the last stretch. We're pretty stoked. It's gonna be sick.
This Shell garage will go down in history. It will have never seen this many people before. It will never see this many people again. Great atmosphere.
It's all gone very quiet and we think that Ross is about to arrive. How long do you reckon?
He's fashionably late. Maybe he couldn't get out of bed today. Just building the hype, I reckon. Yeah, building the hype. He's just waiting around the corner. The hardest geezer comes into the fold. At the back post. Hammer off.
He already left!
Kilometre 1.
He left!
He left without us.
Didn't even wait for us.
This guy means business. We mean business now, don't we?
Let's go, yeah.
Let's go. This is what we're dealing with. Got camera crews, about 200 people blocking roads in Tunisia. Lots of people out there stomping.
Goodbye, guys. I am now alone in the gas station. Ryan has ran off. It all happened really quick. Ross arrived and then they were straight out onto the road and they've gone in the opposite direction of what we thought they were going to go in. So me and Louis are about to get into the car, hopefully catch up with them and meet them at the 15k point.
Blocking the roads. We've got Gus in the fuel van. She's on her last leg, but she's going to make it.
Come on, Larry!
Oh, Jared, say hello to the camera boy.
Hello.
Harry,
I'm fighting the real fight.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Keep going, guys.
Inshallah, we will make it. Inshallah.
I've just checked Strava. We're 8k in and it's very, very hot. I'm one bottle of water down, but I'm feeling good. The knee is keeping pace at the moment. There's good scenes out here. Yeah, so this is the scenes. We're obviously blocking off the whole road, so just car after car. And up there you can see like a mob of people. But Tunisia is far greener than I thought it would be. Mountains in the background. Also got lots of camera crews on the back.
We're on our way to the first stop now. How are you feeling about this, Louis?
Yeah,
Ryan's got it in the back.
I reckon it's got it. It's pretty hot outside. Like it's very hard to play on the camera just how sweltering it is. And this is nothing compared to what Russ has been running through. And yeah, I think they're all going to be in for a bit of a shock. A load of like set off from the shell garage.
All right, back to Ryan Camp now. Couple cows. The heat wasn't enough. It's about 30 at the moment. We're now going uphill gradually. So this is a bit of a killer. Working completely different muscles in the legs. May not look that steep, but it feels it. We keep pushing, we keep going.
Wasn't expecting the roads to be as gravelly as they are, and this new friend of ours is driving his nice car on these roads. We've got Ryan on the Google Maps. He's shared his live location with us, and it looks like we're about 5 minutes, if that, from our first check-in with him. Hopefully going to hand over some water. Okay.
Hey,
You're doing amazing.
devil.
Keep going.
How are you guys feeling in the car?
It's tough in here. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's fucking
The breeze.
Just look after each other out there.
This
Yeah.
guy's from Denmark, 19
Sweet.
years old. Absolute legend.
Have you got enough water?
Yeah, I'm good for water at the moment.
Have you
but
drank any?
yeah, I've got one and a half bottles down.
Okay, keep going.
So I'll need some more at the halfway point.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Keep it rolling.
You're doing amazing. We've just about made it to the halfway point. So Ryan has made it. I can see him now coming up. We're at the halfway point of the marathon. The heat here is unreal. I have no idea how they are doing it in this hot weather. There's about 25k left to go. Hundreds of people out here running. There's a real sense of team spirit, and there's just a convoy of cars the whole way supporting everyone that's running. Ryan's on his way, running past. Keep going! We're just over the halfway point. I have jumped out the car to hand some water over to Ryan. It's not easy at all, but the amazing thing is that everyone seems to be grouped together. I just can't explain how inspirational and equally insane it is what everyone is doing out here. We're speeding up now to catch Ryan. He's now running faster than we can catch him. All good?
We're nearly at the rest point.
Rest point.
We're nearly at the rest point. Yeah,
Do you need any more water?
I will do, but let's. I'll get to this bit now, and we'll check in.
Okay. You're doing
I think this is
amazing.
the halfway, just over the halfway point. I think. We've reached the halfway point. A couple of things I've learned. You need more water than you would ever imagine. I think the only thing that's saving me is like the diurolite powders, the hydration powders that are in there. I feel okay. My legs and my whole body is like on fire just from the heat. But the atmosphere is amazing. Everyone is so sound. I've just been chatting to loads of different people along the way. Weirdly, I'm not like out of breath. Like I'm able to talk, which is kind of weird. Yeah, it's tough out here, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So hopefully I can just get the next half done and I'll be able to say I've done a marathon. Bye guys. Keep going. See you on the other side. Got it, man. All good. I'm not in as good a place as I was, but I've got no one to talk to, and it's just like getting more brutal. Every step is like a lot more harder, and people aren't as willing to chat to you because everyone's like in a bit of a dark place. Yeah, morale was a lot lower than it was, but I don't know how long I've got to go, but there's another rest before the 10k mark. It's getting tougher and tougher. Back with Ryan Camp. We're going uphill. This is the only bits where I really lose my breath. It's brutal, it's hot, steep, but we've got to keep plugging away. We're on the second half now, so one more of the same. We'll bring it home.
We've just drove past Nelly and she has broke down. So close to the finish line. So they're well over halfway now, and we're gonna head to that finish line, and me and Louis are gonna jump out at 10k and run the fastest we've ever ran in our lives.
We're now at the second rest stop. I am so much more cooked than I was at the last one. This has been tough. We've been on sand, we've been on trails, there's been barely any shade, and a lot of it, I would say 60-70% of it was uphill. That was tough. But I feel a little bit more refreshed now, having like stopped for 5 or 10 minutes. And we've only got 10k left, so better believe we are going to be sending it for the last 10k. I haven't run with Russ once, by the way, because I can't even keep up with the guy, so respect to him. If he didn't need any more respect, but he is a very hard geezer.
And we're in, final 10k. Hopefully we're gonna give Ryan some motivation. He's done an insane job today. Come off on my own. I feel like I need to just get into the zone now. Ryan and Louis are behind. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stop soon. I had to walk up the uphill bit, downhill now. This is crazy.
5k to go. We can do this. We can do this. Louis and Jade have joined for the last 10k. This is the 5k water stop, so we've only got 5k left. It's within touching distance. We saw the sea about 5 minutes ago, so we're super excited. And yeah, I mean, I am so cooked. How do you feel?
It's very hot out here, but we're almost on the beach.
Yeah, let's just get this done. Let's
Bang,
go.
bang.
Bang, bang, and let's party tonight.
This is the moment British extreme athlete Russ Cook finished running the entire length of Africa.
Leading a year-long quest.
More than 10,000 miles.
He hit 16 countries in 352 days.
True grit and perseverance fueled Russ Cook over the finish line.
Well done. Get some water down you. Get in the shade.
Oh, the king! It's such a humbling experience. The fact that he's done that for over a year every day is absolutely nuts, and that's not even half of what he was doing on some days. The most humbling experience I've ever gone through, definitely the toughest thing physically I've ever done, and I don't know, I feel emotional. I don't know if that's a normal thing to feel after doing something like that, but I really do. And yeah, it's a special moment, and I'm glad I'm here for it. And what he's achieved and the amount of people he's inspired is insane. Like, you can literally do anything, anything.